Okay, so we should be in business, hopefully. Great. Now we're going to go to this window. We're going to interact. We're going to go to episode 13, which I caught the end of this chat, which is kind of cool and fun. And we're gonna let the song play. If anyone wants to give me feedback on the volume, that would be cool. I think it's set perfectly for here. But if it's whacked out, let me know. Hi, Cycle Cleveland. How's the audio of me versus the audio of Redbar music? Could you tell me? Let's try.
And now you're under my control.
Oh my God.
You guys can hear, right?
Thank you, yeah. That's fine. Thank you, yeah.
God forbid this is another shit show, right? So I think it's around here.
That's wonderful. Okay.
That's it.
Got the album tomorrow. Hopefully,
Yeah,
it's coming out
good.
tomorrow, right?
I doubt it.
Very
but
exciting.
That's what they
Hi,
say.
Jorge. Is there-
Just to
how's the
remind you guys,
volume?
coming up in a few minutes,
Oh, thank you.
our annual Jewish $5,000 giveaway. You will be receiving money from The Climb.
Okay.
Wild Tone.
We'll find a good starting point.
Very wild.
He's gonna cover
It's
the
Redbar in
movie.
the Wild, the segment where we see.
Okay,
Has anyone
perfect.
mentioned this Redbar this week? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got a good one. On the
And
last
some
show, was
people
it the
need
last
to
show where I
learn-
talked about this new trans comedian named Robbie Hoffman? Do you remember this?
Of course.
Was this on the last show? I told you, I showed you the story of Robbie Hoffman. It's a female comedian.
Okay, so we will listen to a bit of this. I totally lost my train of thought, guys. No, I got it. Oh, Redbar in the Wild. Some people need to learn what Redbar in the Wild is, and some people have no idea what it is. Starts with an A, ends with a C. It's not my name. Stupid. Okay. Boom.
Lesbian. So you're going, okay, female lesbian. That's normal. Now, I mean, that's fine. And she did this great kind of Larry David Jewish act, okay? We loved
We
it.
loved it.
We showed you
Okay,
it.
guys.
And then we showed that we found
can
out
look
when
at
I
the
went
chat
to
on
look
my
for her
phone.
later, I realized she has no breasts. She's had her breasts removed. Remember I said she's friends with Annie Lederman. She's also friends with Robin Tran. And then I said, uh-oh, what's happening to me? I've got an issue here. I might go see
Okay,
a
I can
doctor
see the
because
chat here.
I don't like any comedians except for two
Yeah, this
titless
episode's awesome.
trannies. Robin Tran, of course, has no tits. Why should she? And Robbie Hoffman had them removed. So that was like a dilemma for me. Uh-oh, why am I liking this? I talked about all that on the last show. I showed you all this stuff, and I actually went over the line as far as if you're talking about Robbie Hoffman and treating this person like a human being, and you know this person could be listening to this, then I definitely went over the line of what you're supposed to say if you don't want somebody to hate you, right? I said enough things, just like I said tonight, where you go, that would be offensive to the person that it's being said about.
You meant well.
Well, guess what?
You meant well.
I opened my Instagram. Robbie Hoffman started following
Mike
you.
is so
me.
funny.
Look at
These
that.
things, it cracks me up.
Robbie Hoffman. It doesn't stop there. She's following me now. So the girl from TV, if I shout about the TV, then I'm connected to the TV now. I get a message from Robin Tran. Robin Tran has spoken to Robbie Hoffman and says, she just said to me, please do introduce us. She loved the clips I sent her. I said, oh, haha, that's amazing. She goes, you should DM her. She seems really amused and touched. And boy, was she, because Annie Letterman contacted me as well.
I love how he says Annie Letterman.
And they are
Annie Letterman.
all involved now. Robbie Hoffman is in the mix.
He's in the mix.
I'm collecting these types. I might start my own freak show of these crazy alt people with the genders.
Yes.
You know, and do a comedy tour, finally showing the world what these teas are into. And it's very hard to find a tea like these. Trust
You're good
me.
at picking
All
them.
of them out. All the other ones that you guys attack viciously
Yes, it was
in
Jules'
campaigns,
birthday, guys.
you're right to do.
Happy birthday to
So don't make me
Jules.
think, oh yeah, the
Happy
woman from Bud
birthday
Light I would
to
befriend.
You just
No,
have a
hell
special
no way.
eye.
To Jules.
I have a very
And
good
many,
eye
many, many
for
more.
finding look at what these sleeves have become. Do you see those?
That
See
shirt
how
is
thick?
so
I thought his
very
shirt
good.
was so funny
This is
on
a
that
very good
live
shirt.
with
But
that baby on
yeah,
it.
I could spot the trans people that need to be saved from the war,
Oh.
basically.
Supported and lifted up.
Okay, Robbie Hoffman, thank you for entering. Let's go. It's Redbar in the Wild. This next
Cynthia.
person, you
I
remember
love
him from
you.
the Deaf Noodles Roast with Salvo. Remember all that? Deaf Noodles
Who could forget?
is in the wild this week. Let's see. Anything?
Someone recently
He was on a
commented
podcast called The Biggest
on one of
Problem
my
in the
Redbar
Universe
videos.
with Dick
Brendan Schaub is watching.
Masterson
Like,
from Maury Povich.
it's the
Let's see.
dumbest thing. Unless Redbar himself wrote that.
Here we go.
so
They're coming up.
stupid.
You can turn that wild down.
Unless
Here they are.
Meg
This
wrote
is.
that,
Have you
I
seen
was
this
like,
guy?
what
Why
an
does
idiot.
this guy? Who does this guy
If
remind me
people
of?
just start saying that.
You know
Wait,
this
we
guy?
covered.
Why
did
do
we
I feel like I?
cover this
Isn't
part
that
of
Dick
the episode?
Masterson?
I know, but
might have just
who
watched it
is he
myself a few
reminding me
times.
of?
Hold
Where
on.
it feels like
I know that we did.
it was Kenny DeForest got in a car accident. He's in the hospital. He needs $100,000 for his medical bills. This is the second he got in. They couldn't wait to post the GoFundMe.
Okay, copyright strike.
But
So-
some poor college girl will make a TikTok about how she has an hour commute to work at her 9 to 5, $10.
Old Joe watch. Okay, what's our first code here?
So
Unheard of underground foreign Japanese prints. Please, I love all that stuff of vultures. I'll pay you
Shit,
for
I
anything
think I
you
went
send
too
to.
forward.
Okay.
Does anyone remember where the end of the
hey,
world
where
part
everybody goes
is?
crazy.
Yeah.
Find it.
To do this, that they would just be like
I can
putting
just do
their name in the
whatever.
opening credits. I mean,
But
come
I
on.
had
It's this
like
big,
a tie-in conversation for the end. I think it's more like here.
That guy would get in trouble immediately. Yeah.
Coming. Please stand by. Buffering. No. I don't know what you mean by that, Cycle House, but I don't entertain rumors and I don't even know anything about that. And I do not speak about my sister publicly anymore. Or ever again, I should say.
Podcast than they are on stage, and they have a very different stage persona around laughing at this time code. Okay,
Okay, we might just.
gotcha.
May he rest in peace.
I really wanted it
I've
to
got
be this
some,
one part, and I thought I knew where it was, guys.
We had some confusion
These
last week
things
because
happen.
a comedian
Hi,
followed me,
Liz
a comedian
Scars.
named Heather McDonald.
Oh, this part's
Heather
interesting,
McDonald
and I think we did
was a
the movie.
lib. This is the part I forgot.
Okay, so let me
I
tell you
think
about
she was the
something.
woman who.
Heather McDonald, I met. It doesn't matter where. You know what? Sometimes I don't need to add context, right, guys? But that video of her was so wild when she was on stage. I mean, the only thing I could, like, I think anyone would feel is empathy, but it was deeply ironic. Like, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, she was literally talking about the VAX and, like, whatever, fell down. Anyway, okay, let's see what he says here. I forgot, but it's bound
Fainted
to be hilarious.
on stage, she was doing pro-vaccination humor. The shot. Isn't that what they call it, right? The shot.
The jab.
Of course. The jab. She
spelled
was
it.
doing pro-jab humor, similar to Travis Kelce's commercials, where he looks dead in the camera and he goes, "I love the vaccine." How do they get him to do that? I mean, that's wild. Heather McDonald was like that. She talking about the vaccine. You got to get the vaccine. You got to get the vax. She's on stage and then she faints. And then I guess she utters, "Oh, I fainted from the vax." I don't know how they knew, but they said it was from the vax. So she's a liberal, hated
I don't know how she got it, but
liberal
she said it was from
person.
the vet.
I should have known. And I'm seeing her follow me. I go, "What's going on with this?" Well, here, it's just like we thought. Look at this. Hi, Mike and Jules. I have some context to the Heather McDonald follow. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, I commented on her Instagram post saying, "I didn't believe you at first about the earrings, Heather, but I saw a clip of this guy, Redbar. He said Justin Martindale had been in touch and
You
had
guys, it's
told
getting so
all
funny.
of
It's getting
your
funnier.
secrets.
And people don't even
He
understand.
told his
Some
listeners to
people
hold
do.
off, but he's going to
Like, I know a lot of
expose
us
you
do.
on the next show. You're right. This is a planned attack. Be careful with this, Redbar. Heather, he seemed unhinged and thirsty for blood." So he comments
Unhinged
that on her
and
page.
thirsty for blood.
I've never talked about her. He fictionally scared her using Redbar, which is wonderful. Now, she never responded to this comment and has either deleted my comment or the post, but she must already be scared because that's why she followed you. You should actually give her a watch. She's mental. She had, okay. But anyway, so he scares her, with this comment, "Oh, this guy Redbar." And then she did this thing late at night where she followed me. She's digging around, seeing, and she's probably watching episodes and clips to see if I'm covering her.
Don't worry about
because
it,
she was
Heather.
told that,
Don't worry about
her
it,
biggest
Heather.
secrets will be.
He seemed unhinged and thirsty for blood. This is
Yeah.
a plan. That sounds like something Melton would say to a woman.
He says, "Anyway, I'm so happy she saw my comment and reached out. So it's such a LOL that she wasn't on your radar, but she thought she was, so she followed you, and then she did end up getting covered. Dreams do come true. Best wishes, Sassy." Isn't that nice when that all comes together for a viewer of the show like that? Congratulations. That must have been very exciting. I think that wraps up Redbar in the Wild. Why don't we take a break, and when we come back, we'll give away some money.
Okay, I'm gonna fast
guys
forward
want
the
some
song
free
'cause I
fucking
will
money
get a
for nothing
copyright
except
from the
for
song,
not
from
doing
Mike and
well?
Jules, obviously.
When we come back, we're giving away $500
Even though I kind of want to listen
five
to the music.
people on the Redbar Hanukkah giveaway. Okay, it's going to be very
Should I just
exciting,
roll the
and
dice?
we'll do that right when we
Whatever,
come
it's
back.
like
We
5
should be
cents.
back in about a minute,
We'll just listen to the music.
Perfect.
right? Okay.
Oh, you gotta turn it up.
Yep.
I'll explain
We'll
why
see you
later
soon.
if I feel like it, or I remember. It doesn't matter that much. I love Mike's variety and taste of music as well. Ryan's here. Hi, Ryan. Oh, Ryan, a different Ryan. Congratulations on being. Oh, thank you. So, two things that Mike and I think agreed on about the movie that I think is going to be next, or I have to rewind for this episode. That movie, Leave the World Behind. Hi, Bobby. Beans. That movie, Leave the World Behind. I did a little review on it. I felt like I don't remember Mike's words verbatim, but I felt the same way. It felt like a warning to me. Mike says it in different words. But it's like, okay, and again, there's different ways of doing things. Like you can, obviously people want to have a producer credit on a movie, right? But if you've seen this movie, for a lot of reasons, whether you're just into, you get it. But in this movie, you can have have a way of having it, and still you have it. Does that make sense? Like when the people that matter look for what you've done, they'll find it. But it's like the whole beginning of the movie is like blood, guns, and like gunshots and like blood splatter, and it's like produced by Michelle and Barack Obama. It's like, whoa, dude, chill. And then the whole movie itself. How do people know Mike? Do you know? How well do people know Mike? Juan F. Zirga. There are a lot of people that know Mike very well. I've never met Mike personally. I've only engaged with him through females over the past 4 years or so. I know people that know him well. Shout out Danny Woodward. I think there's a lot of people that know him very well. But I don't know. I'm ignorant, as in the definition of ignorant is lacking knowledge towards that question. Ashley, would you rather have brunch with Mike and Jules or all go to a concert? I think brunch first. I want to like ask them questions and spend quality time and hang. And then maybe a concert. If I have to pick one, I would say brunch if I had to pick one. My mic is low, thank you. And the music is on, thank you, Liz. I'm still tweaking OBS Studio. And so when I go this way, that means my voice is gonna go louder. Okay. Liz, I hope you can hang in here with me for a second. Is my voice louder than it was before? La 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 la. Is my mic higher? Like you can hear my volume more? Hopefully. It's funny because it's like opposite. Like you would think going to the right would be volume up, but going to the left is volume up. Your mic is low. Well, let me know if you're still here and you can tell me if it got better. I hope so. The movie had so many scenes. Like, okay, for example, when I'm driving on the highway, I don't know why when there's traffic, and I guess I do know why, it feels claustrophobic. Traffic in itself is claustrophobic. You're stuck on a highway. And I don't really attribute a lot of my thoughts to like movie scenes and stuff like that. I straight didn't watch TV or own one for like 15 years of my adult life, like 20 to 35 or 36, actually, to 20 years.
Welcome back, everyone, to Redbar.
So but there's scenes of people
Welcome
like, you know,
back.
there's apocalyptic scenes of the highways, you know, stuck with
Welcome
cars.
back to Redbar.
But I never imagined that white Tesla scene.
It's time for the Hanukkah giveaway, huh? Look at this. We've got a random lottery ball picker.
Thank you, Psycho.
Remember these from TV?
Can you
Didn't this
hear
how the
Redbar
Illinois
perfect?
lottery used to go, Jules? They would
I'm
use a
so
machine
excited about this thing.
like this. Look at this. This is an all acrylic lottery ball randomizer machine. It's electric. It was expensive. I found it on Amazon.
It was expensive.
On like an 11th page, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a lot of these. You've seen these people, they cheap out. They get the $30 one made out of a wire cage with a little crank.
Who's even heard
That
of
would have
this?
been good enough for
They get
most
the
shows.
cheap
Even Tom
one.
Segura would use the cheap hand crank. This was $3.25 from a mysterious seller. I had to click see buying options. You ever done that? Available. Here you go. Where's it available? I see a bunch of different stuff. But there's 8 dates, you know, that it's available
Thank
through.
you.
And then it goes from
Psycho
these buyers. You
Cleveland.
click, it's this whole
Thank
side
you.
of Amazon. You really don't know
So fucking much.
history. Or, not that I can't stand history, I can't stand people who get into history.
Thank you,
And
Psycho. I
there's a
felt
whole
like
crowd
that
of
too.
people around it. Because Kanye
It's right after Kanye, right? I think.
accidentally went into Aiden across the whole ocean. Well,
Okay, here we are.
5 minutes goes by.
Yeah, the oil tanker
Taylor
thing.
Swift put up tickets for $200. They wouldn't be not sold out. You know what I mean? Anybody.
Oh,
Who's
this is
that?
the end of the Kanye
What is
thing,
happening?
I think.
Why did everybody
Maybe just not enough people knew.
dump Kanye? Do they just not know? Why don't
Kanye
they
threw
care?
something
How could
in
you not?
Miami and like 200 people.
At least want to see
I mean,
what's happening.
Michael Jackson admitted to licking that pure white little kid's. I saw him in Naples, Florida. I fell in love with Scorsese. I was in film school. So when you go to film school, you get a shot that makes you fall in love with Martin Scorsese. And you think you're the only one who understands these films. And then I was in Naples, Florida, okay? I took a little road trip from Orlando to Naples,
325 is the
Florida,
time?
thinking it was
I'm going to timestamp.
going to be a happening beach. This is an old folks' home, Jules, that I accidentally went to for a vacation. And I'm on the beach, and this is a very rich, exclusive beach. It's Naples, Florida. And I'm out on the beach, and I'm laying. And just like that Netflix movie where the oil tanker starts coming to shore,
Obama.
I see.
So it is,
Far-
okay. I love how he claps. The oil tanker coming to shore. Mama. Is 325 the timestamp, I'm guessing? I can't believe it's that early in, but... See, the bottom line is, guys, to be able to watch everything, you have to go to www.redbarradio.net anyways. Okay, let's go. It's buffering. Could I though, Liz? See, the bottom line is, so for me, I have fun with this. I mean, I wish I could make it. I'm looking forward to when it's like streamlined. You guys come on. I have the timestamps. It's ba 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 ba. But sometimes things are not like this, and I appreciate you guys' patience, and understanding. We might even have to like start over with this right now. And if it's 3:25 in, so it's around 1 hour. Joey! I love you, Joey. Da-da-da. I'm checking 3:25 just to be sure. No, it can't be 3:25. He always talks for a while in the beginning. Okay. 45. Isn't it right after Kanye? None of us can get what together? You know, I also have another computer here that has, okay, so it's Kanye, yeah, it's right after the Kanye and Flower Move thing. So we will watch
right.
Kanye for a second, and then he talks about Flower Moon. We will skip over that part.
There's a good gene shot if you go back.
It's right after. I basically just rewinded it for no reason, sillily. I'm making up words with these.
Look at
Did
these
you guys see my
guys. There's
shuffling
Northie.
video? How's shuffling not a word now? Kanye.
Show 'em.
See his double chin?
Yeah, he's big and fat now.
I thought he used to be like a slim, blue-eyed.
She's talking about Ty Dolla $ign, but Kanye's looking pretty
So
chubby, too.
Kanye did something in
Really wanna show
Miami.
you his
Apparently,
jeans.
200 people showed up.
Freddie Gibbs.
Beautiful naked big titted women just
Here we
don't
go.
fly the sky, you know.
Sky, you know.
I once did a video about him.
This guy I know.
Kanye. Like, he is a man fighting for his soul.
This is the best.
I still feel that way, but with so many different emotions underneath. Does that make sense?
Beautiful big titty, butt naked women
Like, I used
just
to
don't
be
follow
like
the
sort
sky,
of
you know.
empathetic about what was happening with Kanye. Now I'm just like,
There it was.
what the hell is happening?
Great event. Everybody missed it. We just thought we'd
Wait,
show you
skip
a few
ahead
clips.
to 6:45 if you want to see him put
6:45.
on the hood and everybody get
Oh, yeah,
nervous.
this is the best part. So he comes out with this hood. Here's his jeans.
Apparently, he had just like stopped
The
by the
back
Middle
is
East.
really
Yeah, the back
He
is
went to
really big. He's got this
Miami for this thing.
piping, and he's got, a lot of weight here. This is an out of it fool. I think Kanye thought this was 2 Chainz. that he was- Okay, let's see. Here's the hood.
Hey, I want to shout out 88 Keys on that beat and Wax Motif in the building. And we the vultures.
Say we the vultures.
Would I rather play Twister
There we
with
go.
my
This is the big
Jules
reveal.
or Truth or Dare? Truth or Dare? I love these questions, by the way.
This is how it was streamed. It's not us.
Hey.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Kodak Black looking very sharp that night. This woman, that's a girl.
He's gonna emerge from the smoke.
And they all have such bad attitudes at these events. They're all trying to be so cool. Ooh, look at this. You guys are all okay with this, huh? Offset, you sure you're okay with this? Because you're on national TV all the damn time. And is this
Offset
what
is a
Ty
whole other
Dolla
thing.
Sign wanted?
I used to work at.
You know,
He
the
just
whole out-
hoping, like, did they not discuss the Nazi stuff? And Ty Dolla Sign was like, maybe I can just work with Ye.
I got a great idea, Ty. You know that album you've always wanted to do so you could finally put food on your table for your daughter? Let's make it together. I'm gonna do a Nazi album cover, a Germany design for the logo. I'll come out with this big point. I don't know, Kanye. I'm telling you, it's gonna be genius. All right, Kanye.
He just
Alright,
has to
Kanye.
agree.
It's so strange that all these people are going along with this. Who's this again?
That's sorry, I can't remember his name, but it's the guy at the
Spicy?
beginning of Vulture. Something BB, something.
Little
something with a
spicy.
B.
Okay. Look at this. North. Look at this.
And Kanye is the only one who doesn't have to rap. Everybody else
Yeah, he
tries.
makes them all do it. Very Silent Hill. That's what
It's a Silent Hill type. Can't
That
see the
is a
color
very
grade.
pointy thing. I thought he was kidding.
Okay, wait. 16 minutes. This is the last one, I swear, but this is
16
worth
minutes.
it. This is how it
And they
ends.
did this thing to Northie where they were doing this to her tits. They were all bending her over. 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
They opened that North up.
Love you, Joey.
Wait till you hear about Mark Norman's wife coming up. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, Big Sean doing the camera work
Okay, so
today.
this is how it ends.
So I
and
don't
just
have-
thought this was very funny.
Oh yeah, this is how it ends.
This much time
They
for
had to end
Kanye.
early. A week junkily recorded with throwaway lines. No. Our archives are
Fabulous.
like, our archives are lit as if you're like, oh, there's like 3 Scorsese movies I haven't seen yet.
Okay, so I think
You
he's
know,
going
they're
into
still
the Blue
very-
movie.
you have to
that
go
Blue
see them.
movie because that was
Right.
directed
Speaking
by
of these Scorsese
Scorsese.
movies, what did you
I
think
think
of
like
Killers
old
of the
Leonardo
Flower
DiCaprio.
Moon?
Oh, wait till
something,
you hear this.
whatever.
Martin Scorsese, right? Whoa, what a class act, huh? That I accidentally went to for a vacation. And
Should
I'm
be
on the
the
beach,
money
and this is a
spot.
very rich, exclusive beach. It's Naples, Florida. And I'm out on the beach, and I'm laying. And just like that Netflix movie where the oil tanker starts coming to shore,
Obama.
Nice,
I
Liz.
see
I
far
should
out
have
in
thought
the
of something
distance,
like
I
that.
see what looks to be the shape of something emerging from the sea, from the water. And deep down, I mean, farther than you would think a person could walk, but what I was seeing was looking like somebody was walking from the deep like a zombie. And now that the water is finally getting shallower, you're starting to see them emerge as if they walked across the whole ocean. Well, 5 minutes goes by and slowly, steadily, and centered. Very important that you think of this as a centered image of a man walking
Okay, I'm
towards me.
cracking myself up.
And my
Okay.
beach chair is perfectly centered with him. And he finally emerges, walking from the sea. Martin Scorsese. Oh, wait. A guy who looked just like Martin Scorsese. So, take
So you
it
know him.
from me. I have been into Martin Scorsese for a long time. I watched the new movie, Flowers of the Shadow Moon. Is that right?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon. And you know what I did? I disrespectfully slept through most of the whole thing. On purpose. I gave up.
On purpose.
7 minutes in, I said, too old-timey.
I thought it was great. I respectfully watched the whole thing and appreciated it.
The hottest chick is the Native American! She reminded me of the girl from The Curse, who I despise. I want to strangle that Native
So I haven't
American.
seen that
from The
movie. I
Curse.
was
She
going
reminded
to,
me
but it
of-
looks
was like,
dumb.
I went to every Vegas hotel.
Yeah, that girl, that YouTuber. I slept through Scorsese's movie. I slept through that damn Irishman. I never went back and watched it. I might have seen 2 minutes of The Irishman. You know what I think of
The
Scorsese?
Irishman? Is that what he said?
I think I saw
He's a
the
fool.
Irishman
Such an
too, but I
intense
did
movie.
watch this one. I thought it was pretty
like
good.
I'll tell you, you
500
make a
hours
Wolf of
long.
Wall Street, I'll be watching. That's
Wolf
the
of
type of
Wall
movie. Modern, more modern. I can't take it because
But
you
then one day I
just
did
concoct.
shrooms and watched,
It's such a children's book
Irishman,
when
and
you
I was
get
like,
to that
wait,
time
there's all these
period.
like
Such a
messages in
children's
here.
book
Like
to
a
me. Such a
period
school. Oh, am I in school?
Were you
I don't wanna
worried
be
about
in
what
school-
was happening to the Osage?
Not at all. And it's all made up.
Is
And
some
I
of
don't
it really
like how it's like,
happened?
oh, the old filmmaker is really into the history. I don't like when people get into history. It's like Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis thinks he likes the presidents, right?
He likes
That
them.
makes me sick. Colin Quinn. Red state, blue state. The Napoleon, they were all at President Cermak, and the Pioneer. I can't stand history. Or, not that I can't stand history, I can't stand people who get into history. So I am done with Scorsese until he makes a modern classic.
What if somebody
I'm
told
done
the
with
history to
Scorsese.
you in modern terms? Is there a way?
No,
What way can someone
no,
get you
no,
into
no.
it?
Those stories are fake. I'm 100% sure of it. What else do you need to know? Wait, I can't believe there's people out there that didn't consider maybe all of history is wrong. So you can't go
Thank
making
you. I've considered that
replicas of it anymore.
Many times.
Enough. You got the dinosaurs wrong. I found that out. Guess what? I found that out 33 years after learning about the dinos. I wasted 33 years of my
Beep,
life thinking
beep.
a dinosaur looks like leather and nice.
Well, what does it look like?
They say they had feathers now.
Oh, yeah, but they always say that.
But that's what I mean. Don't waste your time with history. You've
What,
got
are you
enough
reading
stuff
some
going
old-
on right now. You got to.
We got stuff going on right now.
Science groups or something? Where
Yeah, that's where I get my science from. That's where I subscribe to science stuff
on
on
the main
Yes.
feed of Facebook, and then it's like, I love science.
That's
and
what
then
it's
it's a
for.
picture of dinosaur with feathers, and then you go, oh, that's science.
What I'm saying is all history is, don't waste your time with it. There's enough stuff going on. You got to be studying now. We don't have time for you wondering about the make-believe stories of the past.
People are wondering what you thought about Oppenheimer. My
Oh!
I guess refuse.
Oh, no. I don't care if Oppenheimer is the best movie
What's up, Jaron T?
that's ever been filmed. I will never
Do you really think
watch
that though?
that crap.
Did you hear what he said? He's like, he used to
Ever.
say that.
And if
that's
you
even
don't get it, I
real
can't
history.
explain it to you. Oppenheimer, disgusting. There's nothing about an Oppenheimer marketing strategy that worked on me. You hear that?
And you even watched Barbie.
Yeah, and I'd watch Barbie again. That movie actually has a lot to look back on. Because I don't even know what the hell happened in Barbie. Does anybody know what happened in Barbie? You don't?
I don't even know what the hell
That
There
one
were 7
disrespectfully.
different universes going on in that movie. That movie made no sense.
What about
I
the
didn't see
Obama?
it.
And then I'll tell you the movie I did like this week. You're not going to believe it. Produced by President
Now that movie
Barack
sucked.
and Michelle. Jules goes, it's produced by Obama. I go, which one? She goes, that's a great,
Both of
no one
them.
ever thinks of Michelle as Obama. When you go, oh yeah, Obama's here, you think Barack Obama.
That's just the male
When I say Obama, I'm talking Michelle. And we couldn't believe it. We put on a movie. What's this one called that we put on?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, come on.
Leave the World
Leave the
Behind.
World Behind, I think.
You got to know.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave
I'm
the World
pretty sure.
Behind with Julia Rogers and Ethan Hawke.
Yes.
The useless
Who
man.
I look older than, and he's 70. Ethan Hawke and Julia Roberts are together. They got 2 6-year-old kids in this liberal arts film produced. We're watching the intro. Did we have the intro to this? We're watching the intro to this movie, and it's this hip-hop song, and we're very excited for this new mainstream Netflix real movie. Remember, Netflix does a Christmas movie that they want us all to see every year. Last year, they did one that they wanted us all
Don't
to
Look
see.
Up.
And it felt like it was an assignment from the government
Don't
that they
look up.
wanted us.
That
Don't
was the
look up.
last
Remember
one,
this?
right?
On Christmas, these companies want you. It's all assigned, okay? So they wanted you seeing that movie last year. They wanted to create that conversation at
Liz.
Christmas. This is their big holiday. And then this year they wanted you to see this Julia Roberts movie. We saw it. It was my favorite movie of the year. Of the year.
So bad.
Of the year.
The ending, I was like,
I
Edited
think
by
they're in the right
Michelle
order,
Obama.
Liz.
Yes, I think so.
I might,
They were the producers, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's a conspiracy."
in
You
theory,
think if it was
French
they wanted to do
toast,
this, that they would just be like putting their
pancakes,
name in the
waffles.
opening credits? I mean, come on.
Here goes
Possibly.
next up. I put an example of a million tweets.
blueberry
that I saw.
pancakes.
Yeah, people think
French
that this
toast
film was a
waffles.
conspiracy just because it was written, directed, and starred by Barack
This could
Obama.
happen.
Can you believe that? And we didn't turn on this
Written,
movie
directed.
knowing about the Obamas
saying
involved.
starred. I think the guy
we were
in it's supposed
excited
to
to
be,
watch
like,
this film. We
playing
thought it was going to be like
Barack
December,
Obama or
May.
something. It's weird.
Love that
We
one.
thought it was going to be a high art piece of film. And
Well,
we
not
turned this
really,
in.
but
And we're
Not
watching a
really a
whole
high
cold
art
open, I
piece of
think, before the
film.
credits came on. They had us for about 13 minutes before. Produced by Michelle and Barack Obama. And we said, how distracting. Because now,
How distracting.
what is this whole movie? A vaccine? That's what you
What is
think.
this
You're
whole
going,
movie?
I heard, and these aren't my own thoughts. I want to get this perfectly clear. I've never caught Obama doing nothing wrong. Everything I know about him, I've trusted you, the people of the world, to tell me. I've heard a lot of bad things about Obama from the right. Well, I don't have the time to double check, so those are the things I think are true.
I don't have the
about
time to double
Obama.
check.
For all I know. And then I saw, this is the power of media, folks. You want to write it, I'm going to believe it. That's the thing. I believe everything that's posted from both sides. I told you this about Palestine and Israel. And that's what I want you to do too. You give these people what they want. Okay, you're saying this. I believe you now. And now that I believe all of it, we're in some trouble here if that's all true. If we're believing all of it. So I base my opinion on Barack Obama based on what the vindictive people on the right wing have said about him. Okay? So that's distracting from the movie. Okay? And then if you like Barack Obama, it's distracting too. You know, because now you're thinking about him. But he's too much of a distraction. So he should step back. He should have been a silent producer. I don't know why they need to get
I
into
mentioned
producing
there
movies.
is
Did
such
we
a
have
thing.
Oh, I
Oh, yeah,
just
there's-
wanted to show.
yeah.
This is the kind of tweet I was
The
seeing.
new Netflix movie called Leave the World Behind was produced by Barack and Michelle Obama. The movie shows how a cyber attack caused a major blackout in the United States. This is a warning for things to come. The Obamas
That is what
are
I said. I
evil.
said it felt like a
A
warning.
dark December.
So true. And
So,
I
yeah.
believe him.
So they're like, so there's somebody going, look at this, the Obamas made this. So you think everything the Obamas are showing you in the movie is because they're trying to warn you. Okay, well, if they're trying to warn you, how are they evil?
I was worried that the Obamas were into a movie so stupid. That
There
actually
isn't a
makes
cult
me
rule about
concerned.
I
doing
believe that
things,
Barack Obama
and you
has
have to show
personally
it
killed
before you
people.
do it.
Lock them up!
The only thing worth watching is The Curse. That's all you need to know.
Oh, that sweet, sweet curse. So that was We Watched, okay? We hope we
Okay,
could
cool. I'm
give
so
you some
happy
better
that we got
informed
to do
decisions on
that.
what to watch out there. Please boycott Scorsese. Goodfellas is garbage.
What was I gonna say? I hope you guys like this little. Isn't that cool? Thank you, Danielle. And then yeah, let me know about the volume. I guess it was a little bit wacky. I'm gonna do another test with Danielle hopefully this week. It's hard for me to test it myself because I hear, like, when I'm doing this live stream and I hear him, it sounds like he's extremely low, his volume. Let's see if there's any chats here. And then I was thinking, like, just because people will fuck with people, like, and I've left it so open and I can be a bit, what's the word, trusting sometimes. What if people, like, put up your volume, put it down, put it up? What's The Curse about? Is that good? Hi, Angela. Is The Curse good? I need something to watch. Okay. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm going to start doing either Tuesday, Thursday, 1 or 4 p.m. Redbars, and definitely a Monday, like 3 p.m. Redbar, like schedule it. That was a suggestion that was made, and I like it. So that'll be fun. And don't forget to go to www.redbarradio.net. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to have